Hello, everyone. My name is YUSEF, and welcome to part 103 of the American Show. Now let's begin, shall we? Now, Alpha Queen was getting dressed to go pick his brother up from the airport, and when all of a sudden Susan walked into his bedroom and asked, "Can she go with him?" He said yes. So she goes back into her room and gets dressed for the day. He also gets dressed. After he gets dressed, they walk out at the same time out their prospective bedrooms and they are gone. They say goodbye to his wife, his her mom, and they're off to the airport. They debate for a little while on what car they should take. They finally decided that they were going to take her truck. And so that's what they did. They take Susan Quinn's truck. She says this is going to be awesome, um, but also very scary. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. As as they are getting into the car, Alpha Queen decides that he is going to drive, making her do a sigh of relief because she doesn't have to drive. So he puts the keys in the ignition, of course, and they're off. They are talking about visit, and they are like, how do you think this is gonna go? And of course, Susan is Susan said to him, I don't know. I don't know what happened. You and my mom, you and him and my mom, your wife, were such good friends. I don't know what happened. And he says, me either. I don't know what happened. I mean, I don't know, is he jealous? And she said, no, no, I don't think so. I don't think he was jealous. During the last visit, he was at he during the last visit, so it must be something else. And he says, yeah, I think it might be something else too. I can't be sure. And so finally they get to the airport and they see him. He is he's in America. They walk with him. Of course, the proper greetings are all required, of course. Um, Susan says, "How are you, Uncle?" And he says, "I'm fine. You know, I have been debating on coming back to America to visit you guys because of the whole situation with you and your mom and your wife. But I think I might want to get through this for you guys. I really want to get through this for you guys. And so he is so Alpha Queen, is so happy to hear that. So they get into the truck and they're driving home. As they're driving home, they see a couple of anti-movie protesters causing a traffic jam, making a lot of people angry and get out of their cars to punch the anti-movie protesters in the face. Um, and all of a sudden, it just begins to be a huge fight between the anti-movie protesters and the people who are just trying to go home. They are just outraged. Abigail Freeman is there, and she is like trying to bring it up, but 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 to no avail. Um, Susan gets out of the car, and she gets out of the truck, and she helps her bring it up. But all of a sudden, she she sees someone on the roof. She sees someone on the roof, and bam, Abigail almost gets shot. Of course, Susan gets shot. I mean, of course, Susan Crane gets shot in the back for from trying to prevent the murder of Abigail Freeman itself. Of course, her father, Alpha Queen, and her uncle sees this and they're panicking, so they call 911. The police comes and they are taking, and to make a long story short, they are taking Susan Quinn to the hospital. The ambulance comes and Susan is injured because she got shot in the shoulder. Susan, no, um, Susan Abigail, no, Abigail Freeman and Alpha Queen and her uncle all get into the ambulance. They all get into the ambulance and they're all well and and Alpha Queen and her uncle are trying to tell her that everything's gonna be okay. And Abigail said, "Thank you for saving my life." Don't mention it, Susan said. I will do. I hopefully you do the same thing for me. So don't mention it. No problem. Oh, once again, thank you for being on my show too. Don't mention it. Not a big deal. So we're even now, right? And they both laugh and laugh and laugh. And that was it. They both are going to the hospital. And that was it. To be continued. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, leave a like, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment down below telling me what you like about the video or hate about the video. And also, share, like, and subscribe. And I will see you next time. Bye bye. Bye bye, bye bye, bye bye, bye bye. Bye bye now.